Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to continue on with my work of making some fall ephemera. I need some journal cards and some more tags, so I'm going to make this a journal card. I'm going to make these some tags and then do some back ends on them. I'm thinking about putting this on the back of that. I'm doing that. And I think that's going to be too small for that. So we're just going to put that off to the side. And I've got coffee dye paper that my printer cut off accidentally. I unplugged it. So it didn't print on the other side. So then I got some that's just on plain coffee paper. So we're going to back some things with that. And we're going to get us some more fall ephemera made. And I need to make journal card bits today. So I think I've got enough pockets. Probably need to make a few more tags. And I know I need journal cards. So I don't have journal cards. So we're going to work on that. If that's okay with you all. Alright, so I'm going to use this and just start gluing these things down to this. And we'll cut it apart. This is kind of flimsy. I don't think it's quite 65 pound, but this is 65 pound. It's just leftover bits and bobs, and we're just going to turn it into something. That's what we're going to work on. Hope everybody's doing all right today. I'm a little tired today. Well, this came from Hobby Lobby, so there's the price tag from the Hobby Lobby. So that's where this piece came from. But yeah, I'm just a little wore out today. I think, what is this? Today is my Wednesday, be y'all's Thursday video. So I'm just getting a little wore down, you know. I'm ready to have a day off. I'll tell you that much. But even on my day off, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be sitting in my craft room playing with my stuff. But, you know, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit in here and play with my stuff and do some stamping and that and make me some things. Make me some more things to play with. That's what I want to do. I don't want to actually have to go to work and deal with the public. You know, who wants to do that? So we're just going to trim this bit up here. But, yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Let's get straight off the bat praying for our folks in Florida. Now, yeah, we're going to be in the path of it, and we're supposed to be getting, you know, torrential downpour rains here. Catastrophic floods and rain and that. But, you know, because once it comes up, it's going to hit our mountains and basically stall out, which is what happens, so I'm going to let these pieces dry a little bit before I try to cut the corners and all that and around the bottoms and stuff. But yeah, so straight off the bat, let's just pray for everybody that's in the state of Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, all there and that bits. South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, all those folks. Let's just keep them in your thoughts and prayers over the next couple of days. Because that hurricane is a-coming in, boy. I think they said they're estimating it to be a 3, maybe possible 4, depending on the strengthening of it. So, that's going to be a mess. Just a storm surge and all of that mess. So we're kind of stocked up and kind of ready for it if it comes, you know, if the flooding and rain like it says it's going to here. We're prepared here at my household. So if my older 2 children and their significant others decide they want to leave their apartments and come, we're ready for that. And we got provisions and stuff here for everybody, so we should be fine. But I do thank everyone that has offered, you know, that's actually heard, you know, because I live in the mountains of North Carolina. My town is basically, it's Mayberry is my town here. We're the Andy Griffith home place. In Surrey County, North Carolina, right at the Virginia line, right at the foothill of the Blue Ridge Parkway. So when the storms like that come in, they run into the mountain. Whoops, threw my glue across there. When they run into the mountains, the parkway and the Appalachian Mountains, that gets stuck and just wrenches out whatever rain it has left in it, and we catch it. Boy, I'm worried about the winds because it's been raining here for two days already. You know, so we're saturated as it is. So then that's on top of that coming in the rain factor, you know. So that's where we're at in our situation for now. I think. And these are just 6x6 scrapbook papers. I'm going to take some of these, cut them in half, and fix them as tags. Do a couple bits of these and glue them, back them on some things. I want to use this letter piece just because it's in the fall colors, and I think it's going to be pretty. I think what I'm going to do is make one 4 inches. We'll have this strip, and we'll just put that in our collage papers, and we'll make that one there. Because we can decorate these up on the front just a wee bit if we want to. I used one of those already. I can't remember if I've used one of these or not. I don't know. Let's use one. Make one of it. Make it 4 inches by 6 inches, and that'll be 2 journal card bits there. And I pulled these out as possible. These were to be decorated on, and these were possible to be, you know, to back those with. So I think we're just going to let that be. We'll get these here done up. I'm going to decorate these tags and stuff. Let's see what we come up with. Just, you know, making us some ephemera bits and bobs is what we're doing. I'm going to flip this over. This is my glue newspaper. It's a little thing called the Surrey Scene in our area, where it talks about coming events and this and that and other happenings around our area. Stuff like that. Like a local, hey, this is going on in your neck of the woods type thing. We had a pretty good thunderstorm yesterday. Well, actually, last night on my video, I think you could hear it thundering a couple of times. And then sometime over the night, last night, about 2:30 in the morning, the South Carolina, North Carolina line, they had an earthquake. And so it supposedly shook the houses and stuff up as far as into Yadkinville. About 2:30 in the morning. There's all kinds of happenings in our neck of the woods this week. I hope everybody's doing good and hanging in there midweek. Can't wait till the weekend. Hopefully I won't have to work again. I'm hoping not. I think I'm going to be able to fit that right there. It'll have to be snug. I may have to trim just a hair off of it, but we're going to use that. But yeah, so that's the news weather report in my area at the moment. But yeah, so let's just be mindful of everybody down in Florida. Uh-oh. Well, that is not straight at all, am I? I am not straight at all on that. Okay, let's see, we got one more piece. Let's see if we can't just, I'm going to back it on this right here and just be happy with that. Well, I said I was if I got my glue. And then just, we might try to do us another master board here to get some more journal card bits out of, so we don't have a whole bunch of scraps left over. So what am I thinking on? With these cut off bits here from these pieces, I'm trying to get us another master board out of it so we don't have as many scraps left. Get a wet nap out, wipe my fingers off because I got some of that ink off of that pad there. I'm gonna throw that out. I'm done with it. Wipe this area down just in case I got some ink on it. I didn't want to. Yeah, I did. All right, so now let's get the cutting. I think I'm going to let them dry just a little bit and I'll cut it up. This one here is ready to cut on. So, is everybody working on fall projects, or what is everybody up to here lately? I've not been watching a whole lot of videos this week. Haven't paid much attention to what everybody else in the crafty worlds are doing. I've been trying to just work and get through the weeks. About all I'm doing. It's about all I got my mindset on this week. Just trying to work and get it over with, you know. Okay, what do we want to do with you? I'm going to put some kind of ribbon on it. Do I have gold and brown? Let me get out my ribbons and see. Oh yeah, we got these. That would be pretty. All this came from Tamu. Green would be pretty in with the fall stuff. That yellow there would be pretty. Those would kind of be pretty with the red and gold bits in it. That green's a little too much. And that's about it. It's kind of burgundy pinky. What do we think? Yeah. Nah. More on the pinkish side of stuff. I'm liking this one here. I actually like that. It's more red tone. That would be prettier with that. And this would go without anything. So with this, I think I like that green with that one up, with those up there. That would be pretty. All right. I'm going to leave these away in here. Sorry about the crinkle. It's just the packaging that it's in. Of course, it's taped up, so we got to untape it. Good gracious. I don't know if I'll be able to get that back in that or not. Probably not, and I'll just get me a little baggie to put it in. Oh yeah, that's going to be cute on there. Yep, I like that already. Okay. Time to attach it, if I can get a hold of it. Okay, I like that. That one's done, so we'll stick it over here. Okay, so let's see if we can get this back in here without making a hot mess. So we'll leave that laying right there. We're going to cut this bit here off. We'll fix that one up. We'll just put that in with our stuff that we are going to turn into our next masterboard. Let's see. I don't reckon it matters. I like it this way. That one corner seems like it was not quite. It wasn't. Like it wasn't quite in the cutter the way it should have been. I'm sorry, y'all. Still got the coffee mess. Now the runny nose is also coming back. I don't know. I'm just so done with this mess. I'm just over it, you know. I just want to be done with it. Move on to something else. Let's get on over to sickness. Okay, like that. Oh. I don't think I want to put anything on that because I think the front of it's decorated up enough. But I am going to put this color here. I think would be pretty on that. Some more crinkles. I think that's going to be pretty. I was waiting to see if it was going to start storming. And they're calling for it to about 1, 2 o'clock tonight. So I was like, well, it's 12 o'clock. Let me go in here, see if I can't get a few ephemera pieces made before it starts kicking it up tonight. Where, it, you know, it's storming, like lightning and thundering and such. It's still, you know, it's raining, but, and so I like that. I think that's pretty. Matches up good. We'll have that one done. So, that was the tag bits. So I think this is going to be a tag. These are journal cards. That's a journal card, and that's going to be tags. So, and you know, know, I've always loved fall colors, but I hadn't never really done a whole lot of making fall ephemera. Now, I've made, you know, my fall mini albums and such, but I've never made a fall journal. You know, and I was like, I really like these colors. Really like the colors. And then, you know, when I go shopping and stuff, decorate stuff for the house or what have you, I love fall and Christmas. You know, those are my, you know, I'm going to save that to use as, you know, scrap to decorate masterboard with. But, you know, I like fall and Christmas. It's favorite time to decorate. Usually by now I've done gone all out with the fall, but I hadn't been feeling good, and I haven't been into decorating this year. Usually by now we done got Halloween decorated up. And it's fall, y'all, everywhere, you know, that kind of stuff. I just haven't done it this year. You know, being sick, and then every time I turn around, I get called into work. So I can't really get over being sick because, you know, my body's staying wore down, and that's part of the issue. And then everybody's like, oh, well, take your time, you know, you don't have to do a video, blah, blah. Yeah, I do, because this is my fun time. You know what I'm saying? This is my fun part. Don't take that, you know. I'm going to do a video because that's my fun time. If I can talk, I'll do a video. Sometimes, you know, like 4 days last week, you couldn't hear me speak at all. Wasn't even a whisper coming out. So, everybody in my house was happy. Like, I couldn't do no fussing about nothing. I don't fuss a whole lot, but, you know, I like things a certain way, which we all kind of do, you know. Keep it organized, keep it put up, keep it clean, you know, this and that, and sit down, get everything organized for the week, you know, groceries, what you need for groceries, what, you know, you need this, you need that, do the grocery pickup, and out to eat, and who's coming, who's not, blah, 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 you know, and that type of stuff. Wasn't none of that stuff going on the last couple of weeks, because Mama didn't feel like it. It's about, I don't know, probably about three days for sure. I didn't care if I ate or not. I got mad because I had to get up and go to the restroom because I was just hurting so bad. And just felt so bad. I just wanted to lay there. And I was like, well, I can't just lay here, because the more I lay here, the more the inflammation and whatever is going to build up in my lungs. So I got to get it and move a little bit. So I got up, I did some printing and some fussy cutting, and that was done sitting in the chair. Yep, I like them bits. Now these I am going to decorate. I just like the colors. It's fall colors. Let's see, around the edges on all this. It's still not quite good and dry, but it's dry enough to where I can cut the edges and it won't mess it up. Cut the edges, ink it up, and figure out what we want to put on it. I think that's pretty with the fall color letters on it. I like that. And you got the coffee down on the back so you can write. Not just stark white. I like that too. Alright, let's see what we want to put on here. And see, and I got smaller tags in here, so I want to make some like stacked pockets. I think I'm going to do that with some of these other little 6x6 papers. I'm going to take and make like some stack pockets out of them. Because I got smaller tags that came in the kit. Like these here. I think that'd be cute. Make a little stack pocket bit with that. So we got some trees that are changing color. It kind of blends in, don't it? It sure enough does. We got some leaves. We got some butterfly bits. I actually kind of like that, to be honest with you. Think about putting that butterfly bit on there. We got some pumpkin here. I had to push it away from me so I can actually see what I'm doing, you know. I like that. These are all flat, so when you put it on a journal card, it decorates the journal card up, but you can still write on it, is what I'm looking at. As if I can still write, if I'm able to still write on it. So I like that a lot. Just inking it up, and I'm probably way off camera. I'm just going to use this bit right here to do that, because I don't want to break that leaf bottom off. I've kind of learned to come up underneath stuff when you're trying to get into like a little crevice like that, or a little valley on your stuff, so that you don't discolor the top part of it. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. It's going to be pretty. If I do say so myself, it's going to be pretty. And these were fussy cut with my brother's scanning cut. And it did that fine detail with the leaf stem and all of that on there. Now these are like a very thin chipboard. And I got these from Pop Shelf. It's a little place, and we had a little place in town. It was Pop Shelf, and they had a bunch of decorative stuff for like your house and that. And then they closed it down. And basically it was a kind of my best description of it was a little higher end Dollar General, because they carried the same things as Dollar General did. So that was the best way I could describe it to y'all. And these little bits I got from there last year at fall, before they closed it down. Oh, look at that mess I just made with that glue. There we go. That was way too much glue on it. I'll do that with that piece. So I hope I haven't bored y'all to death yet with my fall decorations and that of my ephemera builds, because like I said, I had no ephemera whatsoever for fall. So basically it's starting from scratch with the fall stuff. And this week I'm working, I don't know, what is this, six days? By the time I get done with this week, it'll be 14 days with 1 day off. And this is coming off of having, you know, the pneumonia in both lungs. And I still have pneumonia in the right lung. And I'm still working. Because I do feel better than what I did with pneumonia in both lungs. It's just now, you know, still have a little bit of stabbing every once in a while in the one lung when I breathe, or when I go in the walk-in cooler. Mainly when I go in the walk-in cooler is what chokes me up. I think I'm going to put that like that. Bless it. And I gotta go hunting for my inker because I just threw it in the floor. Oh well. It landed right here at my feet. That was a happy surprise. That's gonna be a cute little journal card. I'm going to put it this way and smooth it out because it's wanting to roll up the other way. So we're just going to lay it down and smooth it out that way. And when it dries, this will be a good stiff little journal card bit. I like that. I think that's cute. I like that a lot. Okie doke. Let's get her glue over here. Little lid on it. Let's see what we want to put on you, buddy. I don't know. We got us some stickies over here. They're just kind of chipboardy. These are chipboards. See, they're a thicker chipboard. Them needs to go in like a pocket situation. All of that's chipboardy. But these here are peel and stick. So I can cut that and put autumn leaves on it and then put a big old leaf in the middle. I think I'll like that. I think that's what I want to do. So, I mean, it has all different colors of leaves to go in it. Or like they're changing color. And then it has the trees that are changing color. That's going to be a little matchy-matchy. So I'm trying to find the ones that are different colors. I got some small journal card bits here too we need to work on a little bit later, but right now, because you know, how I am, I gotta have 1,400 things. Still like that bit right there, so I'm just gonna kind of, you know, just place them like so. Have autumn leaves on that, and I think that would be just fine. Because, you know, you gotta have groups of 3. Or do we like this bit better? And then we got this greener bit here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, that's a good, stands out from the background, good mix. I like that. And then I'll glue these down and we'll have autumn leaves. I think that'll be pretty. So then we'll have some journal card bits. And tag bits. And then I need to get to picking out my papers for the first journal. Then we're gonna make another one after this. That's one I'm just making up ephemera. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just making up ephemera. So I'll know I want to make at least 2, possibly 3 fall journals. So I got enough pockets to do one journal. I got a few tags, not enough to go in the pockets. Because I like to have possibly 2 tags and a journal card in each pocket. So we got plenty of journaling space. And that's why on these bigger journal cards, I'm trying to go with a little flatter items, so when you turn it over to write on it, it's not chipboard sticking up on it. I think my next section of it's going to be some book page decorating up for fall. Hush up. I think that's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Book page fall pockets, and then we'll make tags out of the other stuff. I just want the pockets. And then I've got a set of those pumpkin place cards that is going to be a tux for the one journal bits. Did I ink you already? Yeah, you look like I did. I did. All of them's inked. Now we need to cut the corners of this and ink it. So yeah, I've got oh, I got these big, I forgot about these. I got these big ones here. Look, that would be, but that's, let's see, that's too thick to put on a journal card. Yeah. Too thick to put on a journal card. Alright, so you remember these here that I showed y'all? It's placemats. Like place card, name cards. So you open them up and it'll be a journal spot. It's pumpkins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue around here and make it a tuck spot on the back side, and then the front side will flip up and you can hidden journal spots. And that'll be my tuck spots for the whole one journal. Shut your face. I like that idea. How many of them do I have? 12 probably. So I could probably, you know, spread them around, but the one journal is just going to have them as tucks in it. So I know I don't have to make any pockets or tuck spots, because that's my one journal. Okie doke. I hope y'all don't get tired of watching me make ephemera. So I do want to make another one of those covered envelope hidden journal bits with the pocket situation like I done yesterday. I just didn't want to do it tonight because I just did it yesterday. And I was like, well, we can just sit down and take our bits that we had already deemed that we wanted to make tags and journal cards out of and glue them down to the paper and get them fixed up. And we can do that tonight. Like I said, these are smaller journal cards. So then tomorrow, I'm probably going to take these papers, cut them the size of my journal page, about 4.5-ish, maybe 5 at the most, by 6. And we're going to take, there'll be a tuck spot behind it. So like, we'll cut them down and I'll make stack pockets. And then you'll be able to put you a tuck behind it as well. So, and then we'll use those smaller journal cards and tag bits that came with the kit. Like this, we'll use those bits to go in those. That's my thinking. So that'll be, we'll probably need about 3. Well, I want 1 set for each journal that I'm putting in. So we'll need to make 4 of those. So we'll do that in tomorrow's video. It'll be stacked pockets. And now on them, we can use like the 2D puffy chipboard pieces to decorate those up. And that'll be fun. And then on the book page ones, we can use that also to decorate the book page pocket bits up. I'm just going to put these on there like they're just kind of fallen leaves, basically. like I said, I just want to take that autumn leaves and just run it across it. I don't care if it's on top of the leaves or not. I'm just putting these on. Let's see. Whoops. Hang on to it, woman. What are you doing? Well, it's an autumn leaf. It's turning. It's falling to the ground. That's what it's doing. Crazy crafter talk. Let's see. How do I want you? I want you like this somehow. Paper towel. Got too much glue on it. That's all right. Okay, now these, I have no idea where they came from. It says, okay, E-Case Access, Stickos. What year? Does it got a year on? Does not have a year. But I've had them forever and a day. So we're going to use them. Okay, now I'm going to need to cut this in half here. So I'm just going to snip it in between it. Oh, yeah. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Oh, I got my leaf over too far. That's okay. I am not going to smudge and worry about that. We'll just snip it. There we go. Snip it and put a little more ink on it, and it'll be just fine and dandy. Oh, I like that. Shut your face, y'all. That's cute, ain't it? I think so. I'm trying to hold it where it doesn't have the glare of the sticker bits. Oh, I like that. And we're going to turn it over and smooth it out this way so it won't curl up on us. Okie dokie. There we go. Alright, let's wipe our glue off. Put that up because I think I'm done with that bit, because these were just cutting out and snipping the corners on and inking, and then we're going to put the little pull tabs on them, and that's all we're doing with those bits. And that's going to be our little crafty session for today, I do believe, because it is starting to rain pretty good here, and every time it rains, the storms are rolling in behind it shortly thereafter. The thunder and lightning bits. I'll need to take and back a few more tags or so with this orange paper, just so it don't look so out of place, mix matchy with just the one with that color on it. So I try to think of things like that. So, you know, like if I do one piece, I want to do another piece with it on it so it doesn't look so out of place, you know. And sometimes I don't, because I do like matchy stuff. I don't like mix match stuff. But I need to trim that and cut that really good. This was not straight. Well, I didn't glue it down straight, is what I'm saying. It's storming a wee bit. I can hear it just barely rolling thunder. Pick it up. You see me mess that all together. I can't tell. Come on now. Stop, you mess. There we go. We got it that time, buddy. Okay. Good gracious, woman. Can't you see? Oh, my goodness. Shoot. Can't see nothing. There we go. Okay. And it does take up quite a bit to, you know, build up ephemera for several journals. I mean, you know, because you want tags and pockets and journal cards and stuff like that. And it takes a little bit of time to get stuff built up, especially if you don't have anything built up on already. So I want to thank you all for coming along with me on this building up ephemera bits for fall journals. And I hope you've seen something entertaining that, you know, help you out, which a whole lot of this was just, you know, gluing backings on the papers and such, and telling you where I got the papers and the lace bits from. If you liked anything that you saw, I always try to remember to tell you where I get things from if I don't know, because sometimes, honestly, like this paper pad here that this came out of is, I showed it in the earlier videos, is this right here. It's Die Cuts with the View Mini Stack 3 value packs. You know how long I've had this? Since my oldest daughter was 3 years old. I scrapped her first Halloween out of that. And she just turned 25. So, yeah, I mean, and I'm telling y'all, when I say I have a paper hoard stash, I'm telling you, I got a paper hoard stash. Most of it, you know, some things like that are from way back when, but most of it is within the last few years that you could probably still get online on Amazon and places like that, if you really want the paper. And then that's why I'm trying to get through my scrapbook hoard and get mainly to Etsy things, because that's more accessible. Etsy and certain websites like Angela Kerr and the Ko-Fi sites. I'm trying to get a lot of my scrapbooking stuff. Now, you know, that's not going to stop me from buying the Michael's Christmas hot pads or the fall hot pads every year if I get my hands on them at a good sales price. And it's not going to stop me from going to Hobby Lobby and getting their, you know, when they re-up their new paper pads, which I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got about 6 of those 12 by 12 storage boxes, you know, that are 3 inches thick, 12 by 12 storage boxes. I got 6 of them that are full of just Hobby Lobby paper pads. And it's everyday paper pads. It's not even Christmas. Now I've got a whole container that holds, you know, like the iris bins where you pull it in and out. Yeah, okay, that's what I got. I've got one of those that has 5 that holds it in the iris bin, and then I've got 2 stacked on top of it that are just Christmas Hobby Lobby. And then I have a box, 2 boxes of this that just like these containers here that have 8.5 by 11 Hobby Lobby, and then another one like that has 6 by 6 Christmas paper pads. Sure do. Yes, I do. I do have quite a bit of a obsession with Christmas paper. There is not a Christmas paper that I don't like. I'm just telling you. It just ain't. So, and then I started getting, you know, carried away with started buying up fall stuff, and then every time Echo Park or scrapbooking.com, either one has their warehouse sale on their kit packs is what they call them. I'll try my best to get at least a set of 10 of them. Now, when I was starting to buy those, they were doing them for like 5, I think you bought 10 for 50 when I first seen them. And then after that, however many you bought, you know, like, I was buying like every damn thing they had on the site. I mean, every daggone thing. So if it was on that list that you could buy it, it was in my cart. So then when I was doing that, after so many, it started knocking down. And I was getting these pads like this, the whole paper collection, Cartabella, what was it, Cartabella and Echo Park paper pads for $3.50 a piece, honey. Oh yes, I was, and I was having a fit. Just couldn't buy them quick enough, you know. But now they have since, I mean, they still have their deals, but now when you do it, it doesn't, you know, the more you add to your cart, it's still just, you know, the certain amount for that amount. So like whether I add 40 or 50 of them to my cart, it's still just going to be the price that it is for the 10, you know. And if you don't get the deal of the 10, then you don't get the special price. And then the more you add for the, you have to make sure that you add, like you get 10, you can't get 12 and still get it for that price. When you get 10, you get it for that price. And then the 2 other than the 10 will be regular price. So you have to make sure that you, if you buy more than 10, you have to go up to the next 10 level. Oh, let's get you on here. There we go. Oh, I like that. Is that holding all of it? Yep. It's got them all. So I just cut 2 pieces. Made it look a little fuller is what I did. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be a tag. It's a journal card. Oh, well. Interchangeable. Interchangeable. Whatever. That's fine and dandy. We'll make us some journal card bits out of the floral pieces. Alright, now what do we want to put on you? Do we want to put this green on you? This green yellow, or do we want to put this? Ooh, I like that. That matches really pretty, don't it? I like that one. That matches super duper good with these. I wish I had this color green, but I don't. Huh. I'll have to go hunt and find me that color. Sure enough will. Oh, yes, girlfriends. Y'all, I went to, where the heck was it I went? Where did I go? And I thought I put it in here. It was a red one. What did I do with them? I may have put them in my Christmas box. But it was this sheer ribbon. They have it at Dollar Tree. They had pink, blue, a light purple, and they had a gold, and they had red and white. And that white, you know good and well you can get that white in coffee dye or tea dye. push it. So they had like this 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch of the white. So I bought me 2 of the red ones for my Christmas stuff. It's like just, you know, the sheer ribbon. It was red. And I was hunting and hunting for green. Did not have green. I don't know why green is so hard to find here locally. But they had the red, so I bought 2 packs of the red with the sheer ribbon. And then I said, well, I'm going to go back this weekend, and I'm going to buy up all the white that I can from one store. I'm not going to be a hoarder, but I'm going to go buy all the white that I can. And I'm going to tea dye some and coffee dye some, and have that in my stash. So when you coffee dye it, you can take the whole spool, dip it in the coffee, and just lay it on a tray and let it air dry. Sure enough can. Or you can put it in the dryer, or you can put it in the dehydrator, whichever one you want to do. Now, I might take one set and see, because I'm still wanting to do coffee and tea dyed and Easter egg dyed paper and run it through my dehydrator and see if that works. Because now my dehydrator will go down as low as like 70 degrees, and it'll go up to, I think it said 320. Because some beef jerkies have to be dehydrated at higher temperatures, and it does everything. It does the whole gamut of dehydrating. And I know a lot of people that do coffee and tea dye papers always say you want it on like 250 or 275, but you got to keep an eye on it because it'll burn your paper. So I was like, well, shoot, I'll just put it in the dehydrator. You know, spray it down, or dip it in the coffee, put it on my, because, you know, you can make fruit roll-up sheets in your dehydrator, and it's got the little lip on them that's about 1/4 inch. So you can put your paper in that, and, you know, it'll catch the drip off from the paper when you put it in there, and it'll dry it. Heck yeah. I was like, shoot, there we go, buddies. Oh, I like them. Them's cute. I like that. So this is when I was talking about the little sheer ribbons. That's what I'm talking about. I love that for tags. Love them. That's cute. I like that a bit. And then there's this small one. And we got these bits with the red gold touch on them. I like that. Turns out good. And then we got our journal card bits here that we decorated up with the leaves. I like that too. Yep. That one there's the only orange one. So I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 that we made in, what time is it? Right at an hour. Not too bad. 4 hours worth of work today. So I'm going to let y'all go for right now. And like I said, tomorrow, we're going to take and make some stack pockets with these papers. We're going to cut them down to where they are 4.5 to 5 inches. And then we'll do like an inch, you know, and 2 inch. So we'll have you know, like a pocket on the bottom piece. And then we'll kind of have a matchy piece in here like so. So then you'll have, this will go down to the bottom like that. And then you can have this piece like that. And then you'll have the back like so. Not this particular one. I'm just giving you a visual of what we're going to make tomorrow. And then we can decorate these bits up. Because, you know, it's going to be glued in a U shape on your page. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do with those bits tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Alrighty, y'all. So we will see y'all tomorrow. We'll make us some, I want to do 4 of the whole page stack pockets. We'll do that and get that situated. So I'm going to put these bits up for now. Put our scraps up in our scrap bin so we can make us another collage sheet later on down the line. And I'm going to keep these here out with my fall colors for now. And put the rest of that up. That one here looks kind of like a burgundy color. This one, I think I'm going to keep that out because I got some burgundy bits that would go with that. So I'm going to keep that one out. That other one looks a little pinkish. But yeah, see, it had like the red sheer ribbon at the Dollar Tree. Red, white, the purple, a real pretty light blue, a real pretty light pink, a gold tone. So yeah, run to the Dollar Tree and hunt for them. Hunt for those. Now that sheer ribbon, if you get it in the white, you can coffee dye that and tea dye it up and have it in your stash. Okay, tag bits. See, this is the only journal card that I've got so far, so I need to make up journal card bits. And then there's our pockets. So I think I'm good on pockets. I may be good on tags. Probably not. I think we need to make some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think maybe once we get through our what was printed off of our kit with the tags and that was in that kit, and get those inked up. We'll pull that out and get those inked up. And like I said, I got the bookmarks that I was like, we can use those as tags as well. So that was my plan. I just need to back them or ink them, either one. So we got these journal cards. And that can be a little tag. We just cut it down. So we'll use these journal cards, the small journal card bits. There's just a tag. There's a smaller tag that came in the kit. So we just need to get these things pulled out of our decorative bits. Because I just did the fussy cut and put it all in the box, basically, is what I did. Okay, tags. Journal cards, that'll be a tag, that'll be a tag. Let's separate this out real quick, right? Yeah, see, we got a bunch of the smaller tags. So I'm thinking if we do the stacked pockets, all right, you know, we can have that. We can put those in the journal itself, glue them down to the page, or we can just take and use it as a, you know, you fix your spot to write on the back of it. You can remove it. Tags. That came with mushrooms, the trees, all of that was in fussy cuts. So how I got the bigger journal cards was I took and put them and blew it up and put it on 12 or 12, and that's how I got these half tags, like so. Yeah, that's how I got those bits. So I was like, you know, if I needed to on a collage sheet or something, a page, I could put that down and put something over it and just have that off of the piece. So we'll just save those. You never know what you're going to use them for. There we go. So that we need to work on those around the corners, get them cut out, get them inked up, poke a hole through them. Now these, I'll probably poke a round hole through them and put that that twine, put the twine through them. Now I have colored twine over here too, so we can put red, yellow, green, you know, whatever color twine we want to go with it. The orange. I mean, I got all kinds of colored twine. Okie dokie. So those will be bits that we need to work on and get done. I think we should have enough bits for a journal. So we'll work on those in the coming, tomorrow we're going to definitely do the, four stack pockets. And that should be enough to do for our small tags and bits to load those, you know, like a loaded pocket type situation. And these, if we don't need them, these are just where I blew up these right here. That's all that is where I blew these up. And that was the cut off pieces of it. So I was like, I'm going to save it and use those as tags. And these are the book page. I'm use them on side tucks. You can use them as belly bands or what have you. I thought they would be real pretty as tags. So I may use those as side tucks. A couple of the ones that have pumpkins and stuff on them. Use them as side tucks. Oh, if I can get them apart now. Yeah, like that would be a pretty set. That would be a pretty set. And then this would be a good tag. So, yeah. There we go. So that is going to be the next couple of days of working on these. We need to ink and trim them up. Put the bits on them. Journal card pieces. Oh, come here. And we'll get our stuff situated up. What we need to get done and need to work on. And I'll have it stacked here in the corner. So we'll work on those first, and when we get those done, that's still an hour, we'll work on those. I'm just going to pack my stuff back up and put it over here in the corner. So thank you all for coming along today and joining in and helping me make some ephemera and listening to my cracky voice. And I'm going to get off here and we'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers in the path of the hurricane coming in. And y'all take care of yourselves. And if you are in the path of the hurricane, we'll keep you in mind and pray for you. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.